Yeah, hello, this is Peter Stewart, Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Video Voice. On Twitter, I'm Tweeter Stewart, TWEETERSTEWART. Now, we've touched on this a couple of times over the last couple of 3 days. When you're nervous and your body is tense, it has little breath support. You'll tend to start a sentence in the upper half of your natural pitch range, which restricts your intonational ability. Yeah, you simply have less vocal headroom in which you can give words and phrases their due inflection. Let me see if I can explain that a little bit better for you. Yeah, so if you're nervous, then you're likely to be speaking perhaps at a slightly higher pitch. You may have noticed that I've just gone up a little bit there. And then, of course, when you need to go up to intonate a word, it even starts to sound even more awkward, yeah? In fact, it sounds a little bit thin, scratchy, strained, and just altogether wrong, and it doesn't work, does it? So you need to come down, listen to my voice, you need to come down, I come down a little bit, and I need to come down a little bit more, and a little bit more, and now I am at my normal home pitch of speaking. So you can have your home pitch of speaking from here, and then, as I've said over the last couple of 3 days, you can go up, if you need to, and come down to your home pitch range, and then sometimes you can go down as well. All right. So, even the most illustrious of names can have nerves affect their voice pitch. Here's Michael Caine speaking about Zulu in a BBC programme called The Many Faces of Michael Caine, which was broadcast in 2020.
I was nervous when I first did it, because your first film is always the most nerve-wracking. I could probably do it better now. I remember Cy Endfield, when he did the first take, said, cut halfway through, the very first take, and he said, Michael, he said, your voice has gone up about 3 octaves. And my voice was up here with nerves, and they could hardly record it. And we had to start again, and then I brought my voice down. But what had happened was everybody had come out of all the production offices because they were sure this cockney couldn't speak like that. And I was sitting on this horse, and I suddenly turned around, and there was the entire crew, office people, staff, producers, everybody, who had never been on the set before, just standing there staring at me. And I was sitting on this horse, and this is what threw me for the first take.
Bromhead, 24. That's my post, up there.
Michael Caine talking about, and a little clip from Zulu, The Many Faces of Michael Caine from the BBC back in 2020. So as I say, even the most illustrious of names can have nerves affect their voice pitch. But now you know how to get around it. Once you've identified what a potential problem might be, you can hopefully avoid getting in that particular situation to begin with lots of the information and tips and help and advice that I've given you over the course of the past several months. Tomorrow, your actual natural voice pitch as Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Video Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.